meanest, nicest man you know. So, Todd, let me just say this. These people really wanted to hear from you.
Why?
They did not send the questions to the questions box. They DM'd me questions. They text me questions. Look at this. Look at these. I had to write the questions down.
What are they talking about?
They said, do not cut you off after the hour. Let you talk. I was like, no, the show is an hour.
It don't matter. I'm on here. What they got going on?
All right, so first I want to tell you thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and answer the fans' questions. We really appreciate it. And this has been one of the most anticipated shows ever. These people really want to hear from you.
Why though?
I don't know.
What they got going on?
I'll start off with one of my questions and then we'll get right into the fans' questions, okay?
All right.
All right, so tell me how you got involved in cars.
Spicy. Well, my granddad owned a paint shop back in the days, but just into it. I was on the other side of the car world. Just being honest, I know people done look me up and said whatever they say, however they feel, but we was the car thieves. Just being honest.
Right.
That's where that came from. But, we learned how to make it into legit business.
Right.
So that's how that actually came about.
Well, I think that's great because that shows growth. Like, when you know better, you do better.
Yeah. They'll make you learn now. They got to play for you. They will teach your ass. And some people learn faster than others, and I learn pretty fast. Like, that ain't going to work. Like, so I went and got a job working for a man named Color Speed. Old man used to build a car, build hot rod motors. He still do it. And just from there, you just seen, you work for a car. I work for another rim shop called Ice. Dude named Freddie. Like, all of them pretty much when I got out of prison, they took me under their belt. And it helped me. Like, they really helped me, showed me that you could do it. I seen these folks living in $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 houses and getting up and going to work every day. So they showed me you could do that shit legally. So.
Right. So what is the biggest headache you have owning a shop?
It's a lot. Like, it's not just one headache. You have, what they say, them splitting headaches. You got trying to. I think my biggest headache come from me trying to make sure everybody is okay. From the customers to the employees to the manufacturer, just trying to make sure everybody okay. Then you got to make sure home good. Like shit, even right now, you see where I'm at? Good. Fucking baseball training. So I just left the shop. You got to do this. Then you got to make sure kids eat. Goddamn, do their homework. So it's not just one headache. It's all of it. Just to become a headache. Some days you see it, you have great days though. You sit there every day. You see, and you can see where some of the headaches come from because you see some of the shit that come in there from some of them customers, and I love it. So I can't really say it's a headache. It will stress you the hell out, like real life shit. Like
right.
It really will.
I'm gonna tell you. Before I started being there with you, I would have swore you were lying to me. I would have swore you were lying to me.
But that's why I be telling people, just come up here. They be like, man, I called you like 12 times. Yeah, I got 4 phones that ring all day. So I try to talk to folks, but it's impossible. So now you have people will call, right?
Right.
And because they want to talk to me, what they do? Hang up on y'all.
They won't talk to.
And it's crazy though. But you can't call Walmart and talk to Walmart.
You know why? Because you have them spoiled. They spoiled. They like a spoiled kid.
You right.
When you spoil your kids and then you tell them no, oh my God, you about to have a problem.
And basically y'all see this on a day-to-day basis of spoiled people and can't get their way, or something just don't happen their way, and it's stuff that we can't control, but you try to make the best of it.
Right. It's a good thing you have fluffers. I call me and Step your fluffers. We kind of...
And it helped me. Like, because even just the day-to-day with people... And I take people more serious. It's not saying that people talk to you on the phone. We talking about the people that pull up.
Right.
I take them more serious than people on the phone. I understand some of these people be out of town and stuff like that, but people in my face, I take, you know what I'm saying? I take them more serious.
Right.
It's not to knock the people on the phone, but when you spend your time to come up here and personally talk to me, I'm going to sit down and talk to you.
Right.
I don't know if people understand that. Some people say that's wrong. How can you judge that off there? I just judge. That's how I judge. I have people fly in and just sit there and talk to you because they know how. Some people understand that and they can relate to that. Some people can't.
How did you get into selling wheels?
Man, a dude named Cat, man. He still one of the customers, but he forced me to call for a job. Though. Me and Bull sat on the phone. I really didn't even really. I worked on cars. We were mechanics. That's what we was, and we started reaching out to the wheel companies about stuff. Money was first, like the first Forge wheel brand when he first branded it. He came to Atlanta and he was trying to get. That's when I was dealing with Quan a lot. He wanted to get a shop in Atlanta to deal with his wheels, so we started pushing it. Pretty much everybody in Atlanta, if you're from Atlanta, you know everybody was riding the Money Forge wheels. I don't care who you is or what you say. 2014, 15, y'all was riding the Money Forge. Then they went to, it took a long time. It took a long time. They started their build time, went from 6-7 weeks to 14, 15 weeks. So we started trying to figure out something else. Along came Ruchi. He say, buy this set of wheels, I'm going to give you this deal. So we bought 20 sets of their wheels. And in 7 months, we sold almost 200 sets of their wheels. So with growth comes pocket watchers and bullshitters, and people don't believe, like, they think these fucking companies are just billionaires. They not. They watch the shit out your ass. So with that, they start adding these little fees. You see it every day. You see stuff that was $750, $800. That shit done inched up to $1,100, $1,200. And it's like, right, you gotta buy it because you done branded yourself. Like I told them the other day, y'all went up on me. This talking about for y'all. Y'all went up on me, but I put y'all fucking shit on a billboard. Y'all name on the billboard along with my company. So I feel like I'm one of y'all partners. We spent $3.7 million with them last year, but it just comes. They everybody watches the money. It just I can add $50 here, $50 here. But if you do $50 times 300-400 cents a wheel, that shit add up.
Right.
So that just came how the wheel business came along with it, and ever since then, here you shit every day. I guess that's what they call it.
Right. Would you ever open your own wheel company?
I actually do the research on the stuff. Like, it's more, they a black boy, a black man. I'm going to be honest with you. The manufacturer, most of them are, I know somebody going to screen record this and try to make a problem out of this, but it's the honest to God truth. When you see black companies try to build wheels, they don't last long.
Right.
And if we gave, as black people, 90% of us are the people that ride rims.
Right.
Well, like Forge rims, stuff like that. So if we bought that black rim, like we buy, but it's a name because, you know, we want it because 2 Chainz rapping about it. Kim Kardashian got them on her truck. It's just like shoes. We buy Jordans because the rich people buy them, but the rich people don't. Well, the famous people buy them. The rich people don't buy that shit. They buy Skechers and shit. I was talking to a dude today when I had pulled out from the shop. He's a billionaire, but this motherfucker got on Dockers and some fucking cross some cross something shoes. Like, that's what he had on. Like, but he sat there and talked to me for 45 minutes, and people would never know that. And I know this because he's tried to show me stuff that you gotta have the money to be able to do it, but we don't have millions to just sit around and do some shit and be able to do that. I don't know why people think that, but everybody swear to God I'm rich. I'm not, motherfuckers.
Okay. Do you use outside transporters to transport things for you? And if so, how do they apply?
It ain't really about no applying like shit. Well, it just, you know how you've been there, you see people, certain people want to move stuff, shit. And I don't discriminate, shit. I call anybody. I call D&D. I call anybody. I call D&D. Shit. Call Eric, Proto. We call anybody.
Chris said, yes, you are rich.
No, we call anybody to transport stuff. We call, like, it depends on where you at. If we post it and there's a transport somewhere close. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
How you doing? I see you doing it. I see you. I see you. All right, let me know. You need something.
Yeah, that's all good.
Okay.
I still keep pushing. You know me.
You got you.
I got you.
Okay.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. Hello. But
what made you want to get into customizing cars?
See, really, it's really not. We do cars, but I don't think we just. I think anybody that work on a car have to customize something at one point in time. So it really don't like all that crazy kitten dig shit, chip food bill. Them are car customizers. We just got goddamn customs on our name. We some mechanics, man. I'm being honest with y'all. We make that shit work. We fix stuff. I guess people who fabricate stuff can call themselves custom shops. So we'll fabricate some stuff, but most of that shit, man, somebody else built. I'm just being honest with people. If people try to make it bigger, no, we work on cars. It was a nice name when we did the name, and it came from there. Just being honest.
What's one thing you wish you knew before you got into the automotive industry?
Dad, let me some drink.
All right, go ahead, bro. One thing I would keep my money.
Really?
Nah, I like now me doing it. I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's what really push. Like, you gotta really like it. Like, some people who look at it as a job, it's cool, but it ain't cool. Shit, they done went up on. Hold on, my fault. Don't cut me out, y'all.
You good?
Hold on, I ain't went nowhere. Man, kid. You really can't. You can and you can't. Just being honest, like, as far as you saying change, I don't know. That's a hard question. You scratch your head because you sit back and be like, well, what the hell? These folks done got me. Like, real shit. Man, what the hell it is? Man, that nigga finna cut me out. Oh, hell nah. Hold on, don't cut me out. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some pomegranate, blue cranberry, some shit in here. Hold on. Okay, the fuck don't shoot. Hold on. We'll do this shit in practice. Well, I ain't not gonna have to bring her to practice either, so.
You good?
I'm gonna give y'all a full hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
Yeah, that's what they said. Don't cut it off at an hour.
They said don't cut you off. They said let you talk. I was like, damn.
Hold on. Let me
I said I'm not gonna let Todd. They talking about don't cut him off. Let him talk.
Don't cut me off. All right, let me get it by this shit.
I was telling them before you came on, like, you're really active with the kids, with football and baseball and all those things.
Look. This shit. What's up, player? This shit costs, boy.
So no one piece of advice, one thing that you wish you knew before you got into the automotive industry.
Yeah, I would have partnered with a lot of people. Like building the cars, I would have partnered with a lot of people. I would have reached out more. I just did it all with my own money, and I didn't have to. Like, cause you'll spend $200,000-$300,000 quick. Like, I talk to people at other shops, and they call me, like, they be like, "Hey man, don't spend your money on that shit. Go finance that shit." That's like the time machine. Them shit's $20,000-$30,000, right?
Right.
So if I take the bank money and buy this and pay it as I'm using it, because the machines make us money every day.
Right.
I would have did, like, I turned down a lot of that consignment work. I had to turn out, like, I turned it down because I be like, I always been that person. I don't want to owe you shit. But you really see that's how, like, with the wheels, when they say I'm going to give you 20, 30 sets of wheels just to have on the floor, and I be like, I don't want that shit. But in actuality, you really need it because you don't have to spend your money.
Right.
All that shit pay for itself, but I was that, man, fuck y'all for. I don't want that shit. And that's why that was one of my big fuck ups. And instead of going to get bank loans and shit, you just paying for shit out your pocket. Just spending that shit. So ain't nobody gonna give you real advice, but I give motherfuckers the real advice. Like when I tell people, they be like, I want to do what you doing. Do it. Just know it's gonna be it ain't easy. Like people jump in this shit. I don't watch thousands. I ain't gonna say 1,000. I don't watch 100 people get into the business I'm in and gone now. I only been in business 8 years. I don't watch old heads that was in it before me not survive because you have to change. Then like you got old heads who built conventional motors. People still ride conventional motors, but they phasing that shit out, so they don't be want to change. That was one of the reasons why I left while I was working there. I was like, bro, these folks doing LS swap. They don't want no 350 with this big ass can no more. And it was always, man, ain't nobody leave that to the white folk. I said, okay, we'll leave to the white folk. So I jumped out on, I ain't gonna say I jumped out there. A dude that is called Ready Now Auto Body Lease. Like, bro, I got a building. This shit too big. You want to goddamn rent the other half of the building? Shit. I thought about it for about 10 minutes. Like, yeah, come on with it. And shit, that was the start of February 2014.
So you're coming up on your anniversary.
Yeah. Well, shit, it's basically now on the 7th. Well, it was on the 7th. I didn't even think about it, really. But, yeah. Made 8 years.
What's your motor of choice?
LS. Man, look at LS.
Any type of LS.
It just depends on what you're doing with it. You trying to race shit. You know, you got a big, it just like with a small block. With motors with me, I ain't never really been no big geek head unless we were really racing. So once you racing, you trying to goddamn get the Stone Mountain motors.
Right.
But when you just want to drive, you can put a regular 6.2, 5.3, 6.0 in your car to LS and drive that motherfucker every day. But hey, to each his own.
Someone asked, do you race and do you own a race car?
We done raced for years and years, blowed up shit. That shit is costly. I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit costs so fucking much money. Now my little son want to get into it, so we went and bought him a Mustang. A younger son. So we got a little Mustang for him. We're gonna see how it works. So now he got the baby boy asking about this shit. But I gotta tell him this shit costs. Like, we didn't have a $30,000-$40,000 car. We had some bullshit that the old man put together for us and put some nitrous on this shit. So he started out with a little car, but he got a goddamn do right in school. He got a car, so I guess I got a car. I bought it here. If that's what they asking.
Right. so it's kind of like it's your car. As far as racing and racing, like in small tire and or big rim racing, do you have a race team of choice or someone that you particularly? I know the answer to this, but you know, I know.
What the hell wrong with the fuck, man? Y'all know, cut the motherfucking check, man. We both are on the racing and the motorsports, man. We both are cut the check, racing and motorsports, man. Been rocking with this shit. when the box Chevy had a 350 in it.
Do you miss the old days of racing?
Yep, because y'all need to get to the track now. Oh, my God. And y'all talk so much. Don't nobody race. Nigga argue about who got the most money, who got this. Oh, shit. Let me get cussed out. Hold on. I got my wife phone. She get cussed. Oh, shit. She keep on calling, too. Damn. Oh. The fucking... We used to race. We used to go in the street. We used to race and go on about our business. These niggas be on race 10 times. Then they gotta go. They do all that out there. And that shit is the worst. That's why I don't go to the track no more. Everybody a pussy nigga and a fuck nigga and a broke nigga and a bitch nigga. Every time they go to the track, everybody do that. I was like, why? Hit a race, let's race.
Right.
Like, if we can't hit a race, let's race. These folks don't want to race no more. They want to see who got the biggest motor and got the most money in their pocket.
Right.
That's all it done turned to. Then social media really fucked it up because it made them who want the most followers. That was nigga talking, but you got all them followers. Man, I don't listen. Them folks, I ain't paid. Them niggas paying for followers. I'm not paying for no followers. I wish I would.
You know, even though you won't own this, I tell you this all the time. You do know that these people, to some of these people, to a lot of these people, you are a celebrity.
I'm Todd, or Todd, however they want to call it, but I don't. If that's what they look at it like, I appreciate them, but I don't look at myself. You'll never see me talking about I'm no celebrity. I want to go get in a regular singing line with you. I'm going to pay to get in the club. I don't want to get in nowhere for free. Go to these folks shows. I don't want to pay. I'm going to pay to get in these folks shows. I don't want to get in that shit for free. I don't want them to take my car. I don't want to do none of that. I'm Joe Blow, the regular one.
How do you manage your personal life and shop?
Whew. Go bald. Like, it's hard. Like, I promise you, that is one of the hardest things of working for yourself. Being able to make your spouse, like your spouse, your kids, that shit is hard. Like, I'm going through it right now. They say I worked a lot. I used to be at the shop 8, 9, 10. Everybody know like 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. So now when we close, you see I leave. Like I leave at 6 o'clock, I leave. So to try to help it, like so I could go to football practice and go to baseball practice and, you know, do stuff that people would like for you to do. Well, like your family wants you to do. But it's still, I promise you will never, ever, you will never, ever be able to make everybody happy. Employees, the customers, your family, because when some don't go somebody's way, everybody mad.
So I gotta tell you this, and I was saving this interview to tell you this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Couple things. First of all, for as many people that hate that you speak your mind, more people love that. They love the fact that you don't care. You gonna get on the internet. You gonna talk about it. They love that about you.
A lot of people don't, but a lot of people don't. So, you know, you kind of just, that's why I really been like, somebody said the other day, time, bro, you ain't went off on nobody this year, really. I was like, I don't know, I guess it just, I'm going to still say what I got to say to any and everybody because we all grown at the end of the day. Some people can take it, some people can't. And that's a part of life. Some people can take what grown people say to you and some people can't. Like, if we grown, take the good with the bad. See, everybody want everything to be great all the time. And it's not going to be, I don't give a fuck what you doing. It's not going to be great all the time. And that's a lesson I learned. Like, I promise you, like, I go through the bad, I go through the good, the downs, the ups, the cries. I'm grown. I fucking cry too. I be stressed the hell out sometimes. Like, you should be stressed out, you be worried, you trying to make everything right. Like, shit, and sometimes that shit just don't work. Shit, it be some days. Like, I could come in there and be smiling, broke. I could come in there smiling with fucking 40, 50, $60 in my pocket. That's just a part of it. So
I attribute some of that to me. I be like, Todd, stay off the internet.
Oh no, it ain't just you. It's a lot of people like, bro, don't even entertain them. Like, so you kind of, but like you said, y'all the fluffers. The way y'all take those calls, a lot of that stuff stemmed from a lot of those phone calls. So now that them folks can't call, like they used to can call. That's where you get that from. Like that's where you get it from. Like, them folks will call you 100 times. Call and ask you the same damn question that you just asked me yesterday. It ain't fucking changed from yesterday. Like, real shit now. Like, people, y'all see it. Did they call? And then by wheels, did they call? The fuck they? No, they ain't call. You know they ain't call. I would have called you. The thing is, they don't understand is when them wheels call, I have to pay the other part of the balance. So, you done seen it. When they do call, what I do? Hey, call them folks, tell them folks come get their shit. Right. But then on the other side, when they want you to wait forever because the paint man ain't finished, the motor man ain't finished, and they be mad when they lose deposits. And they know it. You gonna lose the motherfucker fuck with me. I ain't getting no money back. I have a real deal, no refund policy.
He's like, if you need to vent, just call me and get it off your chest. So the other part of that I have been saving to say during this interview is, you are one of the sweetest, kindest men there are. You are, and people wouldn't even believe this, but I have grown very close to you and been around you a whole lot. So I know that, like you said, you really kind of walk it like you talk it, right? You really try your hardest to make everybody happy. You know, just like you said, from your kids to your wife to your, to your employees, you really legitimately try to make everybody happy.
Hello.
And sometimes it's to your detriment. It makes you upset. But you really are one of the kindest people I know. You are really always trying to make everyone happy. And that's, like I said, to your detriment. You don't even make yourself happy in an effort to try and make everybody else happy. So I say to you, kudos to you for that, because I want to give you your flowers while you're here.
Yeah, we try, but people still don't be happy. It don't matter. It don't matter what you do. They're the people you do the most stuff for. They always come with the shit. Like, we goddamn go over and beyond a lot of people like that. Like, if I was that nitpicky ass shop, I'd probably be a millionaire. Like, people who charge people for antifreeze and fucking battery. Just think about it. We down to change the battery and everybody call, we down to do a call. Like, shit like they don't even be on them for ticket. Cases of transmission fluid. Like all, the people, you know who I charge that shit to? Them people who come in there act like assholes. So you come in there act like an asshole, you finna get charged all that shit. Yeah, I need every fucking scrap boat I bought, every piece of rubber hose. I'ma charge your ass. But when you got there, come on there like we got some shit, we grown. Like, people, we not perfect, but everybody wants you to be fucking perfect. I don't know why, but we ain't. So I learned that we are not perfect people in this world. Not everybody. I ain't met one perfect motherfucker yet, though. But
yeah, but like I say, even like you say, your family, your employees, you are literally trying to. Even though you get on my last nerve sometimes, but I love you to death. I'd kill a rock and drown water for you. I swear I would, and I ain't gonna let nobody talk about you. Even though they might be dead right, I'm not finna let them talk about you.
They ain't gonna be dead right. They're just gonna be talking mad about something. I'm gonna tell you what, all the bad talk come from you with it. You know what they do? The bad talk come from people who couldn't get over on you. When a motherfucker can't get over on you,
right?
That's when you the bullshit, you the slum, you the this, you the that. Like you some bullshit. You ain't look out for me, man. Come on, man. All this money I lose looking out for people. That's why I'm not in it to become a millionaire. I could go home. My kids got a house on a goddamn house. There's a roof. There's some food. The lights on. The hot water work. I'm good.
Right.
Like, if I were trying to get $1 million, I'd be charging for every nut, bolt, screw, goddamn, drop a transmission fluid. Yeah, nigga, I use 1 quart and another third of a quart. Like, nigga, yeah, you gonna pay for it. No. I'm gonna buy the case of transmission fluid. I'm gonna buy the barrels of fucking. You see how much them barrels of antifreeze? $560.
Right.
I ain't added that shit on nobody's shit.
Right.
But motherfuckers will come up there and talk shit when anything happen. Well, what about this? You short on your bill. Pay the rest of your bill. Then I'm got that. You want to argue? Let's argue. You see the man? He came up there, get a deposit on some wheels, then change his mind because he said he called. Now he want his money back. That don't work like that.
Right. Not to mention it's on your receipt.
It's on.
You already know.
It's on everybody's receipt. No refunds. Hey, tomorrow I make sure we do that damn other shit with that damn raffle shit too. I forgot about that shit.
Okay.
But yeah, come on with the show. Come on, my fault. We don't supposed to be talking about that.
How old were you when you really started working on cars?
12.
12?
Hell yeah, I took
At 12, what did you know about working on cars?
Man, I used to change oil, brakes, take the fenders, the doors off shit. My granddad used to pimp the hell out of me, boy. And when he used to get drunk and go home, tipsy, he used to got that how you get in the car, boy, and drive his ass with a stick shift. That's how I learned to drive stick.
So you was driving him at 12?
Yep. A 92 Ford Escort, I swear to God. For Huff Road in Atlanta, the fucking barn home.
Where do you, does the eye for detail when it comes to cars run in your family?
No. I always looked at car stuff just at a whole different light. Like a lot of people look at stuff, but then I look past some of the stuff they be looking at, like they have their own. Everybody don't have an eye for building a car. They have the money, but someone be like, hey man, you do what you need to do, cause some of these folk will boogie your ass down. And we ain't trying to, and I ain't be being funny. When folks do that boogie shit, you see what happened. We'll put that shit on our page.
I wasn't gonna say that, but okay.
Yeah, man. Everybody do bust bill, man.
Do you prefer for customers just to bring you the car and say, hey, just do what you're gonna do?
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what another part of it. They look at the internet so much. They get a new idea every day.
Right.
And you see that with people. I want the interior way. Nah, I seen this car. What you think about this? What you think about this? What do you think about this shit your fucking self? Like, that's the whole thing. Like, what do you think about it yourself? Like, that's I be trying to get folks to have their own fucking creative mind. What you thought about this yourself? Do people think about stuff they self? You want me to put it together, then you drive it, and then you gonna be like, well, I don't like this, I don't like this. It's cool, but I just, when like even the dude today was talking about the rims. No, we are not selling him them rims. And you know them rims is fuck. Them rims ugly than a motherfucker. I'm not selling him no rims. I'm not ordering them rims.
Todd. Would you like for your kids to one day take over the shop?
Not really if that ain't what they want to do. People force their kids into doing shit that they want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't never, make them. It's gonna cost you. Yeah, tell them, Quack. I would never want to make them do something that they don't want to do. Is that they like my 17-year-old. He like cars. My little boy, he like cars, but I ain't just gonna say that they calling to run a car shop or take over a car shop. If that ain't what you want to do, I'm not gonna try to make them do that. Like, just being honest.
So when you started this shop way back in 2014, did you ever see it being where it is now?
Fuck no. I'm not even gonna lie. No. Cause I went from renting paying a nigga $400 a week. Well, nah, $400. He charged me $400 a week, motherfucker. I just thought about that. Something, bitch, kick your old ass. That motherfucker, bro. Listen, that man. If Montel, he'll tell you that man rigged me a bay outside, like in front of the door.
Right.
But he had all the tools and shit. He had but I used to pay for a bay outside. Like real shit.
$400 a week, dang.
Outside, bro.
He said half a bay to one bay.
Outside though, I used to do all my work. If you go back and look on my Facebook and stuff, when Lulu bought that Monte Carlo, that dude be driving that silver one, I did the whole car outside.
Wow.
Color. J1 let me in the building. J1 let me in the building, D Brown. Remember, but that nigga charged me, listen, I'm gonna charge for you to pimp me, bro. That man ain't charged me $600 to paint a motor. Woo! J1, I'll kick your ass right now. I can laugh about it now. It's a life lesson learned, boy. That man, listen, bro. I bought a can. That man said, your can too big, right? He said, I put another can in. I said, what can you put in it? Oh, it's good. The one that's in there, I put in there good. Now, me, I ain't no damn dummy. You never took this timing cover loose because I'm the one who I used to do funny shit. Like, when I say details, I used to do detail shit. Like, I'll paint the valve covers one color, but then I use the same glue to match the valve covers. But paint the motor black. I used to do shit like that. He know it. Look, that's why he laughing to my damn. he used to get robbed with no gun. Listen, with no gun, that nigga, J1 used to rob the shit out of it with no gun, boy. We could sit back and laugh at it because shit, we all doing good. Them motherfuckers be done faded by the wayside.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well, we're about to open up a second store, so we hope that this go right. And shit, probably right here still doing the same shit. And living and enjoying my kids. Well, 5 years, my older boy my younger boy be in high school then, so I be looking to somewhere, goddamn, go chill out a little bit more.
Do you ever feel like you cannot take a vacation?
I don't feel like that now. It's kind of, it could kind of run itself now. But it took a long time. Like, people like, bro, you own the shop, you can leave. No, that shit don't work like that. That's why people go out of business. Because it's just like your car. Nobody will take care of your car like you will.
Right.
So nobody will ever, people could have your best interest at heart in their mind, but at the end of the day, it still belongs to someone else. If people understand that, like, it still belongs to, that's his shop, his business, his name, his true fact. It feeds your family, your kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, but in their mind, and I work for folks, so I know how people feel. I have worked for folks and be like, man, that folk got me fucked up in here. And I used to be like that. So I feel like I could leave. That's why everybody kind of got mad when I did go out of town. Like, I was like, I just didn't want to open the whole week because it be a lot of shit. Like, I rather, you see it even when I pull off for fucking 10 minutes. You got fucking 5 motherfuckers standing around. Like, so, but, and I hate that it's like that. I wish it was like a Walmart where the owner ain't there, but motherfuckers still do their job.
Right.
See? And that bullshit ass shit that they make on TikTok about niggas not never doing shit at work. I swear to God, nigga motherfuckers, I could make a video with motherfuckers every day. And you know it. Y'all are laughing at that shit, but I could make a video about motherfuckers who never do shit at work every day.
Well, I'm probably one of them, but...
Nah, you answer the shit. That phone ring, one ring shot of that motherfucker get answered. That motherfucker talking about, but that motherfucker got an earpiece in and touch the earpiece at the shop. But shit.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, I'm supposed to see where I said, what's my job? He said, answer the phone and shut the up. I said, okay, I got it.
See? Well, for a ring one time, you call that shop and say nobody else phone, you a goddamn lie. That's why I be telling them, like, I called the shop. You ain't called my shop and answer the phone, and nobody answer the phone.
You talking about facts, call folks back and all.
Boy, come on, man.
When you are no longer in the car culture, in this business, what do you want your legacy to be?
It ain't really about no legacy. I did what I did. I enjoyed it. The people that I dealt with, I think 8 out of 10 people that I deal with on a day-to-day basis will have a positive, like, thought process, and the one is gonna be one that thought they can get out on you, but y'all already know we ain't going for that shit. And the other person just gonna be mad for whatever reason. They just mad at their fucking self. They're just the legacy. I don't know. They be like, I want to be people that have their cars still fucking 20 years later and be like, yeah, that fat nigga that goddamn put my car together for me. Like real shit. Bring that nigga back. We gonna bring Colin Paul Custom back. Like that's how. I hope I don't never go out of business. I won't be that old nigga up there at the shop. I ain't gonna never have a cigarette in the mouth, but you goddamn might start chewing on cigars and just hang them in the corner of your mouth.
Why do you think people be so mad at you?
I don't know. I told that because folks thought they can get out on me. I don't know why people be mad at me. A lot of people just mad they be mad at their fucking self. So they look at to try to fucking blame you for something and be mad at you. Cause some of the shit, motherfuckers be mad at you about shit you didn't even do. Shit, you see how people come up there, motherfucker, talking their headlights don't work, but we put the tire on. What the fuck? You done seen it. Like, we put tires on, motherfucker headlight don't work. Motherfucker wired up a whole man LS motor, but now his fucking blinkers don't work. But it's my fault. So, they're fucking mad. I don't know what the fuck they're mad at. They need to stop it.
You said you put the tire on and their headlights don't work and they mad at you.
Hell yeah. It's the lady just the other day was talking about y'all put the tires on, motherfucking now headlights don't work. I'm like, okay. The fuck we did to your headlights? Maybe when you jack the car up. So, you know what? You have a great day. Well, I'm just gonna sue you. Okay. I'm sorry for you.
Somebody asked if you will ever do a documentary.
If somebody willing to sit down and write that shit, hell yeah, I'll do it. I always be open to it. If somebody gonna sit down and do it, and I'll be right on right there.
So anything else that you want your fans, followers, supporters, hell, I guess even your haters to know? What you gotta say? I
fuck with all y'all. Hey, you talking about from the top to the bottom. You happy or you sad? If I can help somebody, I'm gonna help them. If I can't, I know I ain't Jesus. I can't turn water to wine. I just goddamn try to make everybody happy. I think that I wish the world was just a little bit better played. We'll be all right. Everybody get drunk and keep moving. That we'll do. If everybody could, just drink and keep moving. I wish it could.
So what if you have not already owned your dream car? What is your dream car to own?
It's crazy though. That little, I would never say that little piece of shit sitting on the back of that. What's the name back there? That little Malibu. That's all I want. I'm gonna put that shit together one last time.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, I don't got, like, I love cars, but that car right there, like, and that's a car like motherfuckers looking for. That little car right there. Goddamn 79 Malibu.
So is that what made you go with your logo?
That was supposed to be what it was supposed to be, but the dude who did it, he was. I can't tell. He was in high school when that little block part of it that was made. Little dude in school made that shit. So, you know, I used it for a long time. Even when we made the new one, because the first one looked like a goddamn Ford. What they used to say that shit was, Monte, a Ford Tornado. They used to talk cash shit. I swear to God.
You don't want to ever get back into the racing yourself personally?
Because it ain't racing no more. Like, because you got all these... If I could come to the racetrack and race and goddamn get drunk and have fun, but you can't because you got a nigga want to shoot everybody. Now, y'all see it. You got niggas getting stabbed because I don't have that fuck nigga, pussy nigga, because when you start talking like that, we gonna fight. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that just, the track used to be fun. Like, the track used to be fun. I swear to God. Like, used to go to the track. Even when just the streets, we used to go out there race. Now niggas ready to shoot you about $200. Bro, outside bet $200. He read like he did. Bow, nigga. God damn, hold it. Nigga, he gave you the $200. Damn.
You prefer track racing or street racing?
I always prefer street racing, but the track, just the law, you just gotta abide by some shit. I know we don't never want to change shit. Niggas do what they want to do, but depending on what you do for a living, I think you need your driver's license because the state of Georgia ain't bullshit with you. You need your driver's license because they gonna take the motherfucker and they gonna take your car and not get it back.
Right.
So the street racing just gives you a thrill that the track don't give you. Like when you racing out there yourself.
Your boss everywhere else says streets.
Damn right, it's a street. That's why I say that the streets give you a whole different vibe when you can really get out there and race in the street without all the bullshit. Cause I'm not prejudiced and biased to cars, but why you bring a car with 32, a Crown Vic with 30 and 32s out here the street race? Talking about in the street and just fucking sit out there with loud ass music. Like the street race is not like a party, and then they don't never race. When we used to race, we used to be able to lock that shit in. Everybody money be somewhere where we could mutually get it, and you racing going on. Like these niggas would be out there 3 hours. Then talking about the police caught us. I know they did. You sat there for 3 hours. On God, y'all niggas would sit out there. Bro, we used to leave from Riverdale, go in the whole race, and we gone back to Riverdale. These folk gonna listen. These niggas think they at the track. They pouring prep down. Like, I be like, nigga, lighting the street on fire. What the fuck, nigga, we is? Y'all niggas are not on the track. Like, these folks.
They got a whole prep crew.
Bro, these folks, man, listen, these folks pour prep, light that shit, heat that shit up, all that shit. Man, if you got that much power, take your ass to the track. If you got to do all that, I'm for real. We go kick, like we used to go, like the same way like he said, pull up, race, go kick that shit at the mutual spot. Nigga used to go pull up, race, win or lose, nigga go eat, take your ass home. Put the car, take your ass home. These niggas take 4 hours to race. I used to take my oldest son out there. Watch, like, race, Bill, you might get fucking 5 races. With these niggas, you gonna have a charger, you gonna have fucking 10 chargers, race 10 chargers. You gonna have 10 Camaros versus some Hondas. Like, nigga, no. Man, hey, Box shit word. These folks had that motherfucker prep. They'll pour that shit a mile long, bro, and set that shit on fire. On God.
Todd, tell everybody how they can, if they wanted to get some work done at College Park Customs, what's the time frame now that they are looking at in order to even be able to bring their car? And what else? What else you want to talk about?
We're about 90 to 100 days out right now. Like, I feel like everybody in the shop really working. I talk shit, but some of them niggas just, like, I hope ain't none of them on here.
They are. Don't.
Who all on here?
Just don't.
If y'all niggas can leave your old lady at home, wait, nothing y'all can do with that phone, boy. Them niggas with this damn, all them niggas fucking telephone mans, man. I got, let me see. Fred, Bull, Chris, and Brandon. Them niggas is the real telephone mans, man.
Damn.
Like, I'm gonna buy a phone jam. I think they'll be alright there. I'm gonna buy a fucking phone jam. I'm gonna jam them motherfuckers. Cause them niggas that when I tell you talk on the phone, them niggas got earpieces, all kind of shit. Them niggas, you be talking to them. Look, he talking about buying me some AirPods. Look, you know you the main one, motherfucker. That motherfucker right there, Bull 414, fucking talking about he the man. Yeah, he buying some AirPods. Yeah, them niggas got all kind of shit. AirPod, neck pieces. Nigga be talking on a whole Bluetooth speaker. But, Lord have mercy. But them folk be on the phone so goddamn long. Why would you go back to the minutes on the phone? Nigga, fuck that bitch I had one be on that motherfucker then. Going back to the minutes, my boy.
So you say you're about 100 days out. If they wanted to, so you're looking at like
about
maybe April?
About 3-4 months, yeah, four. I be trying to finish stuff and then like waiting on parts like that bailout would have been finished. But shit, we just got the rent and stuff to be able to get it in. Now he done, and then I'm gonna put a new policy in. Once we start, you can't add shit on. Cause man, that would take some of that shit along. I love this. If you a customer and you fuck with me, I love y'all. But that shit makes the bill longer and longer. Cause, hey, bro, I seen these. You want to try these? You think they worth it? Yeah, I'll do it. And then I'm gonna stop. I've been turning stuff down. Like people, I don't like to do. How do you put it?
Uh-oh.
How do you put this shit?
You don't like to do what?
I don't like to do unpopular stuff to cars. I'm gonna say unpopular.
Oh, you call it boogie.
Boogie, yeah, boogie. I don't like to do, but I ain't gonna, cause they might say it ain't boogie to them. But right. From now on, I'm gonna stop turning this shit down. So if y'all want to put your 28s on your Hondas Accord and shit, come on and come see me. I'm gonna put that motherfucker right on up under there. I guess I just had a level of respect for work, and it just was certain stuff that I wouldn't do. But if the customer want to do it, and I told a lot of people know about a lot of stuff, but I gotta stop. Like my son said, that the money is the money. So you right, my boy.
Boy, he's not. He's smart. Who raised him?
Yeah, daddy. Why not? A customer asked me about putting some Lambo doors on something. I said, man, they make a kit for all these cars. You seen it. You just, man, the other day, for instance, they make a kit for it. And it bolt on. But I just be looking at it like, man, you better not say I did this shit.
They gonna say it. You know they gonna tag you.
That's what I'd be like, damn, these motherfuckers gonna say I damn put this shit on this car. I guess I love the cars too much not to fuck them up. That's what
They say don't do it, Todd. They say don't do it.
Who said?
No.
What somebody call us as of today? What the other day? What you say? Want to put 28s on the Infinity?
It was a Mercedes.
A Cardo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a C300. That's what he said.
Yeah.
28s on a C300.
Right.
I'll just be talking. Hey, you know I ain't doing none of that shit.
Todd, listen. I laughed. I knew that I was going to have a good time talking to you. The fans were much anticipating talking to you. And I think they'll be pleasantly surprised that we're going to do a before the smoke interview where we sit down, and I just ask you questions and I record it and put it on YouTube. That way you could just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And then they'll see what it's about when they get on YouTube.
Before the smoke? Okay, I get.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You just be agreeing to stuff when I ask you. You don't even be knowing what I'm saying.
What you talking about before the smoke? You just said you gonna do it before the smoke thing and then put it on YouTube, right?
Yes.
I said I'll do it.
You told me a long time ago. That's why I was announcing it. I'm letting them know they'll be looking for the next episode is gonna be with you. So
okay, yeah, we'll do it all. We're gonna give them before and after the smoke, whatever. And what do this before the smoke consist of?
We're gonna talk about you growing up. We're gonna talk about all that stuff.
So you basically about to do the documentary.
It ain't gonna be a whole documentary, but they are right. You do need to do a documentary. Your life is very interesting. It's interesting to me, and I know you. You know what I'm saying? So think about the people that like just are coming to get to know you. That'll be that'll be very interesting.
Will you ever have a
So you need to get on your documentary, Todd.
I don't know. My son get back on this car thing. I'll try the track event. Boy, I see, I don't need you on here telling me what the hell you look at, boy. That's my oldest son. He on here talking about some damn track event. Todd check DM about the rim. They gonna check it tomorrow for you, my boy.
Yep, and during business hours, we got it.
We got it. This after business hour, we did this to talk to y'all. Detail and Brown. We're gonna talk to you tomorrow, Mr. Detail and Brown.
But Todd, I appreciate you so much for doing this. I know you have busy days, busy nights, and you just stay busy. But I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to sit down and talk to us, and also make us laugh because these people love to hate you, but they love you more.
They love me. I know why I be telling folks. That how you hate me. They love you. I promise you, they love you. They just be wanting goddamn. They don't be want nobody else to know they love you.
Right.
It be with the DM, like you get so much positive shit from people. Then when they get around other people, like I be saying some shit, folks be done saying, I be like, hold on, nigga, is this the same nigga that just? I shouldn't post this DM, cause nigga, you just said that's what's up, and now you look at what the hold it, nigga. Wait 1 second. Hold on, what the hell are you? Okay, what's going on? But like you. It's crazy. A lot of them folks be so positive in the DMs, but I guess they can't show you love in real life. Appreciate your prayer. I guess they can't show you love like the love they show you behind closed doors. Because that's what you get.
I'll speak for myself and then all the employees at College Park and all the people that I know, even though they gonna talk shit, but they love you to death. They love you. And I love you too. I appreciate you for doing this for me.
All the time.
All right, Todd. I'm gonna let you get back to it. Have a great rest of your day.
All right.
They want 30s on a Honda.